Good morning, and it's another day of the 21 Day Sunya Challenge with me, your guide, Darlene Suelto, and this is our day 8. Yes, and so what else is possible? And yeah, day 8, first day of the second week. So I hope you're doing great, and yeah, let's get into this. So if you're seeing this again for the first time, um, you can go to my channel and go to the playlist and pick day 1 so that you can follow through it on the on day 1 because if you're seeing this on the first for the first time. So what is Sunya meditation? Again, it's a tool that we use to reset our minds daily, and I hope you did some pre-Sunya exercises. You can pause this if you want to have a longer session of hand swinging. So yeah, we'll just wait for the video to stop and then move on to the next pre-Sunya exercise. And our second pre-Sunya exercise is the hand raising. And again, you can pause this if you want to concentrate or add more numbers or add more counts to your hand raising. So for hand raising, it's also already a calming. This stage is already calming us down. So hand swinging allows for blood to flow throughout our body, and hand raising allows more for our mind also to start getting into that meditative state. So again, maybe to some people they don't have time for this or don't have the space for the hand swinging and the hand raising. It's okay if all you can do in a day is the reverse counting. So yeah. And now, hopefully you find your most comfortable sitting position. So that's whether that's cross leg, half lotus, or full lotus. Again, um, how we sit depends also on a day-to-day basis. So it depends on you. So sometimes I only like doing cross legs. Sometimes I try half lotus and it's okay. Yeah, and yeah, every day you can choose a different sitting position. Doesn't have to be like you started on day 1 with cross leg, then for the rest of the 21 days you're just doing the cross leg. But you can always try to um do the half lotus or the full lotus if you're okay with it already. And again, our back, spine, and shoulders must be relaxed and must be straight, but not too much constricted. And it also must not be too relaxed that you're already to the point of slouching. So hands may rest on your legs, palm facing up or down, depends on you. And later we will close your eyes. And for people, reminder for people who have physical condition, again, be gentle and kind to your bodies. So find a seat or a chair to sit on, or find a stable wall to have your back against or to support your back against. And no movement during the whole Sunya meditation. We shall not have any voluntary movements. Muscle spasms are not voluntary, so you cannot control them, and that's okay. It's not a distraction. And what else? Yeah. And we breathe all through the nose. So we breathe naturally. We do not control our breaths, like how we do not control um that how we can also change our sitting position. Um, our breath also will depend on our state that day or that moment we're doing our sunya. Sometimes it's short, so within the day you have a short breath, and maybe in the evening you decide to do another set of sunya. So it may be longer or maybe barely there. That's fine. Just journal them, and especially if you have questions, journal also your questions and ask them. And reverse counting. So reverse counting our breaths, one cycle of breath is one count. So we inhale and exhale, and that's one count. Inhale, exhale, and that's another count. until we reach the last number of our reverse counting. So with every self-mastery um, practice, it is always our target is really to be gentle and kind, and there's no need to blame ourselves if we cannot perfect it or we cannot finish a number. That's fine. You are fine. It will be okay. So take it a day at a time. And now, before we do, hopefully you're now in your most comfortable sitting position. And when you're ready, you may close your eyes and start your Sunya practice. So we count in sets of 9 to 0, 29 to 0, or 99 to 0. It depends on you how many sets per or each. Doesn't have to be complete. You can just keep going for 15 minutes with 9 to 0, or mix it with 29 to 0. And yeah, or challenge yourself with a 99 to 0. So whether you finish them or not doesn't matter. So now take that cleansing breath, inhale and exhale, and see you after 15 minutes. You may start your counting. And take the deep cleansing breath. Inhale and exhale. And now we go to our Post-Sunya Massage. So rub our hands together 3 times. Rub to our face 3 times. Our head 3 times. Our ears 3 times. And the back of our head 3 times. And we go and massage our legs. So massage them upward and smooth them down. Then using your knuckles, you massage the soles of your feet. And do this for both sides. So keep doing your massage on the other side of your leg. And then we also have our post-sunya exercise stretching number 1. So the stretching number 1 is we outstretch one leg. And then the opposite arm will try to reach the outstretched leg. And remember to put your other arm on the other leg. So again, don't try to overstretch. It's very bad. It's not bad, but it hurts when you overstretch. So the point of our practice is for being very gentle with ourselves, with our bodies, and listening to it more. So post-sunya exercise stretching number 2. This is how it looks like. It's very easy also. Again, do this on both sides of your body or both sides of your legs. And yes, and that's it for our post-sunya exercise stretchings. And if you're done, type done, day 8, and the date you did the challenge. And again, feel free to share the experience on your experience on the comment section or share your post about it. So on other social media. And if you want me to see it, then just post the link on the YouTube comment. Also, for more questions, just ask them away and I will answer them. Again, enjoy this challenge on your own with family, friends, or partner. And this is not a race to perfection. This is a race. This is not even a race. This is just you using the tools daily. So you have something to assist you in your daily life. And the key to the practice is really doing at least a set of 9 to 0. And what else? So for our additional topic for today, oh, before that, I will share you my experience. So my experience today is I have my back doesn't hurt as much than previous, so I don't feel my back hurting. But I'm not using the half lotus. So I tried the half lotus in the other days and it's quite hard for my back. So now I'm just using my cross leg position and what else? And my breath today is barely there. And um yeah, barely there and more heaty inside. So I feel the heat more this time. And yes, I dozed off a little bit. So I fell asleep maybe 3 times. So I had to go back to the number I remember or I stopped because I also did a set of 9 to 0. Although my breath is barely there. Like I'm not having a hard time breathing or catching my breath. It's short. Then yeah, it's short. For me, my standard is short. And what else? Yeah. So our day 8 topic, additional topic, is about the Sunyatee International Foundation. I've mentioned this in few days ago. And in Sunya, sitting, reverse counting, and the exercises are only one part of the full Sunya practice. So we're actually just doing the one part. And even if you're only doing the small practice now, it can actually change a lot of parts of your life. A lot a lot of the aspects of your life. And the other part of the Sunya practice, so the sitting, the reverse counting, the exercises are the called what we call the smaller practice. And we have what we call the bigger practice. So the bigger practice is actually going back to society and doing our duty. And um what does it mean? So maybe you're scratching your head and what does it mean to go back to society and do our duty? So basically it just means in whatever role or we are in, whatever capacity we are in our lives, we go back and give back to the people around us. Um, in whatever form or shape you'd like to give to people. So for DXN, for the DXN company, the part that we do our bigger practice of going back to society and doing our duty is actually the Sunyatee International Foundation, which you are also already part because you are a Sunyati and you finished your day 1 to day 8. So this is the bigger practice and more. And I think tomorrow we will explore the website so you get to know more about the programs and the projects and the vision, the mission of the Sunyatee International Foundation. And part of the Sunyatee International Foundation, a few days back, we also talked about the kimonos. So that's one of the projects of the foundation. So yeah, I hope you had fun today, and I think this is shorter than usual, but yeah. And yeah, see you for day 9 tomorrow. And that's it. And this has been Darlene Suelto, your Sunya guide. And this is your 21 day Sunya challenge. Congratulations for finishing day 8.